the girls' grammar school, Napalm.
The veteran fighters from the first wars, the girls are back with the flame-coloured Napalm. A 15-mile-an-hour top speed's a fair lick. It can push its own weight, and the chainsaw has a 16-inch blade. First up, Napalm with old friends of Robot Wars, Claire Greenaway and Rebecca Glenn.
Robot ears, stand by.
In the last war, if you remember, we had Detonator. Now we introduce Napalm.
His main weaponry is this arm which goes up and then activates the micro switch at the back, which turns on this lethal chainsaw.
3, 2, 1, activate.
And the 15-year-old girls driving Napalm straight at the brick wall. David Crosby, the last time he was on the programme, did his nut. And there's Sir Killalot coming in round the back. He's mean, he's moody, he's magnificent, he's menacing. Napalm, one of the heavyweight robots, but look at that, a lightweight in the arms of Sir Killalot. And the chainsaws come off. That's the weaponry gone. 16 inches long it may be, but it's no opponent for Sir Killalot, and he could dominate Robot Wars. Napalm's driven in onto the tag track.
Captain David Crosby, Claire Greenaway and Rebecca Glenn. Well, you were sort of ambushed by Killalot. Yeah. And he just went in for the kill. Yep. You must be gutted, though. I mean, he's mashed it to pieces.
So is he.
But he's dead as well. He's stopped. If you get through to the next round, you think you'll be ready?
We'll all be ready.
Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Steady progress by Napalm, 7.5 metres. Should be good enough to see them through.
3, 2, 1, activate.
15-year-old Claire Greenaway driving Napalm needs to get as many barrels down as she can. If she goes within that triangle, the house robots can't get it. Oh, an explosive start. She wants to be a lifeguard. We may need her. And now look, she's burrowing in. The house robots can't follow her.
We've got to attack the triangle and get into it, knock as many Skittles over as possible. Once we're inside that triangle, the house robots cannot touch us.
Yeah. You want to bet? You're stuck in there now, David Crosby, the teacher of the girls. They've got a few barrels over. 9 barrels in all for Napalm. Setting the standards, but not really setting the place on fire. The first semi-final, Napalm against Pandemonium.
3, 2, 1, activate.
And there, the dreadful pincer of Sir Killalot in the PPZ, the Perimeter Patrol Zone. Bossed by our own house robots. They don't want to go into that zone in the red and black. Here's Pandemonium circling, coming in with the front spike. That's dangerous driving there because Matilda's tusks are in the PPZ. And it's all over. That was Pandemonium.
Well, guys, go to the podium. So how do you feel about that?
Gutted. Oh, God. Pretty sad. 20 seconds and we're beaten up by a couple of girls. No offence.
But they never laid a glove on you. You got them in the house robots.
To be fair, she has this habit of hurting herself, and she did that just then. What can we say?
Well, there you go, guys. You're through to the last battle. Yeah, you're feeling lucky?
We're feeling very lucky.
Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Lucky, lads.
Come to the first final of this series of Robot Wars, Napalm against Demolition Demon.
3, 2, 1, activate.
And the winners qualify for the first of our series semi-finals of Robot Wars. Demolition Demon, the boys from Thomas Hardy School, and Napalm, the girls from Dartford Grammar. Napalm the heavier and the faster. There's that metal grinding disc, though, that could be damaging. On Napalm, don't forget the judges will vote on style, control, damage to your opponents, and aggression. Teacher David Crosby getting involved. Matilda waits on the sidelines. That's good speed and good control by Napalm. Now coming in on the attack on Demolition Demon. Trying to get that grinding disc into play over the spikes. You see those 2 giant mandibles at the back. Big spider-like jaws. Napalm attacking Demolition Demon again. In comes Demolition Demon underneath, trying to get the wedge shape to effect, and that big metal spike into play. Underneath, Napalm again. That's a good attack by Demolition Demon. In comes Dead Metal, one of the house robots, and there's the sergeant as well. Oh, and the girls have lost their petticoat, look, at the back of Napalm. They've suffered damage. Just about hanging on, that grid at the back. This is good work by Demolition Demon. He's spinning, coming in on the attack. Here's the big titanium-fronted ram scoop, though, on Napalm, taking damage in there from Shunt. Ram raiding its way through, and underneath now Demolition Demon. Can he get that grinding disc to play? Under 8 seconds to go, and they're away from the danger. But they were suspect there, Napalm. Couple of buffets from Demolition Demon. Goodness me, this is going to go very, very close. It goes to the judges, and there's hardly a lick of paint, a smear of oil between the two teams. Very close.
Well, total metal carnage. We now await the judges' decision.
Judging on style, control, damage and aggression. Not good style there by Napalm, leaving itself open. Couple of good aggressive stabs back with the mandibles. That just didn't really come into play. Damage done to Napalm, but by the house robots.
We now have the judges' decision, and hold on to your hats, it's quite controversial. The winner is Napalm!
Ooh, the girls delighted, the boys disconsolate, and the crowd don't like it.
Well, the judges say that although you sustained an awful lot of damage, that was given to you by the house robots, and that you were far more aggressive than Demolition Demon.
Yes!
How do you feel?
Lovely, absolutely wonderful.
Talk me through it.
Well, that's clear, she did it.
Well, they talk about women drivers, but it looked pretty spectacular to me, Claire.
Well, of course, women are just the best, you know.
You just did sustain an awful lot of damage. Do you think your robot's going to be ready for the series semi-finals?
Yeah, we'll go and pick all the bits up and stick them back on again.
It did really well. Congratulations! Give them a round of applause!
Roboteers, stand by.
Napalm with David Crosby, Claire Greenaway and Rebecca Glenn.
So what do you think of the people you're up against?
Oh, I think we're all about the same. I think we've got quite a good chance with some of them, yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know, I don't like the look of his axe. I mean, that's pretty lethal, that's.
That's Kilotron's act.
Yeah, Kilotron's axe. You know, if we had a chainsaw on, I'm pretty sure we could cut through all that plastic and wood, you know. But we haven't. So...
3,
Teacher David Crosby's been great fun throughout Robot Wars. Now speed away from the traps, as essential here as it is in a greyhound race, and Napalm is very quick away and almost through! Well, finally, Shunt comes across, it's too little too late! Nippy Napalm, napping, nasty house robots! They're through, what a run!
Come onto the platform.
Where were the house robots?
Claire Greenaway and Rebecca Glenn. Well, that wasn't bad, was it?
No, it's excellent. It's great fun.
15 seconds. You've got to be through to the next round with a run like that.
Let's hope so.
What made you do the seesaw?
Well, with Centile there, we thought, well, if we go that side, then he might not be able to get us. And he didn't, so we're happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Napalm. 15 seconds.
The Sentinel and the rest of the house robots asleep. Where were you? Completing the course, Napalm.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Here come the girls from Dartford Grammar School then, and their teacher, David Crosby, scoring easy points against the brick blocks. The barrel's just ready to drop. Looks a bit rickety now, and Robot War damaged Napalm, doesn't it? Needs another run, I think, against those barrels just to score, well, at least 20 points. Crash to the ground. Now, against the seesaw. Seesaw. Ooh, Marjorie floor. There's a flaw in that run. They failed to complete the seesaw. That won't count points. They need to get off there, really. That's what David's saying. Get away from the seesaw now because Kilobot's coming in. Oh, that dreadful lance. That's not the main weapon, though, of Kilobot. It's those awful claws. And there's a clause in his contract to destroy, kill and maim, and that's what they want. This doesn't look good for Napalm. Napalm burnt, frizzled.
Get off the platform. Well. That didn't go very well for you, did it?
No, if he hadn't have got us, it might have gone okay, but he came and pinged us and then kicked us alive, so...
But you fell off the seesaw. And then it was barbecue Napalm.
Yeah.
Well, you scored 65 points. I'm not sure if that's going to be good enough to get through to the next round. But ladies and gentlemen, Napalm! Well done, guys.
Judgment Day! 3-2! Mortis against Napalm. So this grudge dates back to this controversial decision in the series semi-finals. Mortis suffered damage, was given a second chance in the trials by the adjudicators, and because of their decision and deliberation, Mortis went through, and eventually the girls from Dartford were eliminated.
So I'm joined by the Napalm team and the Mortis team. Now, you think a judge's decision went against you, and you want a grudge match, but you think you can take them on? They've got a pretty hard robot, you know.
Yeah, so have we, I think.
Okay, well, hey, how do you think it's going to go for you?
I know we'll have a play around and put it through holes in the armour and knock it down the pit, you know, usual kind of
You're
stuff.
going to get that axe working?
Hopefully.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this then.
Mortis and that axe. Napalm, all in flame red. Rob Knight. He wants the win.
Robot ears,
And so does
stand
Claire
by.
Greenaway and David Crosby.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Napalm rising on its back wheels, and already Mortis goes in underneath. They're the mandibles, the dreadful mandibles, the jaws of Napalm. And it seems to me that Mortis can withstand everything that Napalm can throw at it. Mortis simply toying, I think, not getting that to the play. Oh, until then! And look at that immediately! Creating major damage. Now the push towards the pit. One in the eye for Napalm. Claire trying to steer away. That axe is surely the most penetrating weapon in the entire history of Robot Wars. It is grisly. Trying to get in on the engine and the motors there. But Napalm pushing back though. Mortis dangerously close to a pit. It tries a little shove towards the PPZ. Here comes Napalm. Oh, what on earth are they doing? Oh, Claire! What have you done, Claire? Oh dear, oh dear. Into the pit and out. And of course Mortis is the winner. And the roar! The bellicose roar of Rob Knight says, I want some of the house robots! They support him in his quest to take on Kill-A-Lot, is that right? Against the sidebars of his final grudge match of this series of Robot Wars. Matilda and Kill-A-Lot. All the house robots getting involved. Oh no, he says, oh no, well it was your decision, you're on your back, now take the punishment, son. In comes Shunt with the pickaxe and the Sentinel as well, using the big rhino horn to bash and dent Kill-A-Lot's final graceful gesture to take Mortis towards the flame pit, trying to use the axe to flip up and over, I think there. Mortis survives, Mortis the winner. It was a good grudge match, wasn't it?
And the winner is obviously Mortis. He showed you, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he's better than us.
He bashed all your lights out and gave you some serious bits of damage there, didn't he?
Yeah, we'll try and fix it, but it was a laugh.
Hey, yeah, how about a conciliatory kiss between the two of you? Go on. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, give them both a round of applause!
Oh, romance blossoms. A tear comes to my eye, Craig, and a bucket to my hand.